919-205, that's where we be. 919-205, that's me. Alabama, Carolina. That is where you always find us. You never gotta remind us. You will never overclimb us. Alabama, Carolina. That is where you always find us. You never gotta remind us. You will never overclimb us. 205, 919.
And action.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you.
And Happy New Year to you. And Happy New Year to you.
2019. And I'm starting off the new year with some new resolutions. Number one, I'm not gonna wear black this year because I want to look happier in the new year. Not gonna wear black. Try to wear more brighter colors. That's one of my resolutions. Because people look at me and they see me and sometimes they think I look mean. And I like to wear dark colors. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to look. God dog it. I got on black today though.
So do I. But I got some yellow to offset my black. But continue.
Oh, okay. In 2019, I ain't wearing nothing on my daggone wrist. I ain't wearing no jewelry because I want to be free and I don't want people to see. Wait.
Okay.
I got this. I got this one. Just stay with me, audience. Just stay with me. In 2019, I will not get within 10 feet of a black woman because the tempting and beautiful and well, I did it. God dog it.
And here you are.
I don't think I do good with this resolution stuff, Butterfly.
No.
Do you have any? I was feeling good.
Most people don't.
Most people don't?
No.
What's my issue?
No, most people don't do well with resolutions.
So what's mine? What's my issue with the resolution?
You made one.
Please explain. Explain this, please.
Resolutions. Resolutions are something that you resolve to do. Now people say, look, I sound like I'm reading somewhere. I'm sorry.
You're brilliant. I'm learning. This is live, y'all.
I know. And I did this on one of my Facebook lives, so that's why I'm kind of well versed in this because I had a reason to look up all this stuff. So resolution is something that you resolve to do. You say, oh, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
Boom. That's it. You just say, I'm going to do it. But there's no planning. There's no wherewithal. There's no reason as to why you're doing it or a real reason. And you're not getting to where you want to be just by saying, I'm not going to do this. And just by that statement alone, when you're doing a resolution, especially with the word not, you're going to do it anyway. So there you go.
Well, I guess I need to make a resolution. I have no more daggone resolutions.
Yes.
Let me catch up with you real. So
yes.
Now I'm gonna catch up with Butterfly. Let me catch up with her. So I think, when was the last time you made a New Year's resolution?
I don't know.
I think the last time I made one was 7 years ago.
Oh.
That would have been technically 2012.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, the resolution was to not make any more. Because now I'll tell you why. Because I recognize that I accomplished more resolutes in my life when I acknowledge why I need to do something, what needs to change, put some things in motion for things to change. So then when, like I said, it takes 21 days to develop a habit. If I want something to change, I can't just say it's going to change. I have to prepare, for it. So like I lost 20 pounds recently. I could have made a resolution at the beginning of the year to lose 20 pounds.
But what behind it?
But what I did do is throughout the year, I just consciously was healthier.
Yeah.
I consciously paid attention to my body. I consciously did way more self-care. Yep. And I actually lost weight in a healthier way this year than I did ever in my life. And I'm getting older. So in some ways they say it's supposed to be harder. And don't get me wrong, I'm sorry, it is tougher to lose weight as you get older. And so one of the reasons that it's not been as hard is because of my low caloric intake. I'm not working out like crazy like I used to. I'm sleeping. Yes, I'm sleeping. I'm resting.
Plenty of talks about you sleeping.
I'm getting it in.
Yes.
Okay. In between, moon and sun. And so, but I think that New Year's resolutions are just not.
Yeah.
I just don't think that they're good.
Yeah, and I also put New Year's resolutions in with bucket list because everything is
okay. Ooh, now I didn't know that choice was coming.
Yes. So your words mean everything. So it's all in how you say things and how you do things. Okay. And people make resolutions and bucket lists. So resolution is just saying I resolve to lose weight. I resolve to stop eating pork. I resolve to something. And it's mostly something you want to lose or stop doing. Some people resolve to travel, but then some people put stuff on a bucket list. So bucket lists are things you want to do before you die. So just imagine you have this list called a bucket list because the stuff you want to do before you die. You finish it and you die the next day. Don't make a bucket list.
That's like Tupac talking about death. I see death around the corner.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
I want to see millions around the corner.
Right. There you go.
It's right over there.
It is. I see it.
You know what? And that's all year, not just New Year.
That's right.
Oh.
Around the corner.
Around the corner.
But it's all in how you say things and how you do things. And for me, instead of resolutions and bucket lists, I always tell people to make goals. A goal is something that you can attain. You have a plan underneath. You see how you're going to work it out, and then you work it. It's not something just on a list. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. You don't know how. You don't know when. You don't know why. And then if you put bucket list on top of it, as soon as you're done, you might die that day because it's done. You said you put out to the atmosphere, this is the stuff I want to do before I die. And when it's done,
it's interesting. To me, you're also bringing up like a causal effect. Like cause and effect.
Yes.
And I was trying not to laugh. That's why I had to do the bridge in there.
Sorry, you can laugh.
But when you say and then you die,
right?
To me, the why will inform the how.
Yes.
So my question is, why you want to do it? Because I think, okay, I want to lose 20 pounds. Why?
Right.
Well, why? I'm not saying you don't need to if you think that you should. I'm just like, why? I want to make more money. Why? I want to get married. Why? Or I want to date. Why? I hope it's not the opposite. I want to get divorced. I want to break up. Even though that could be it.
Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes they have to.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yes.
And
why?
I would still say why.
Exactly.
And I think that is the why. Look, you know what?
The why will help the how.
And since we're live, we didn't practice this. I'm saying the why, since it informs the how.
Yes.
How about there's some to-dos not to do? How about this one then? How about we could give them some, you have your FAQs, some to-dos or some not to-dos. Some not New Year resolutions. How about that one? Let's see. Here's one. Please don't have a resolution to get married. I'm going to put that out there. Do not have a resolution to get married. Now I have reasons.
Right.
I'm just putting one that's not realistic. And if that's your goal, there has to be two people goals. I mean, using marriage as a union. So if you're gonna have if it's a resolution, I'm praying for you.
Right.
If it's a goal, it'd be great if you're joined. With
a joint goal.
And if it's a joint goal, that's different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But it's still a goal.
That's one of my number one. No, that's a no New Year's resolution.
Right.
I have another. Do you want to keep going? I mean, because
sure.
like I said, we can do it. Okay.
Nope. I don't have any.
Okay.
I might.
No, I think you do. I think it's just that I'm we didn't rehearse. That's like we genuinely unexpected to lose weight early in the year.
Right.
Notice how I said to lose weight early in the year.
Right.
Here's the reason why I say that. Because if you're not accustomed to losing weight, And I'm speaking as a person who's gone up and down. I lost 137 pounds at my max, and I've gone up and down, but I stay between 190 and 200 now. Mm-hmm. If you're not used to losing weight, right. If you try to set that goal and say, I'm going to lose this at the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year is usually January to March. Mm-hmm. Do you realize what all you have to do? And if you don't know your body type, if you don't know how you should exercise, if you don't know what nutrition, if you don't know, if you don't know how to cook healthy, if you don't, if you don't have healthy habits,
healthy food, and never had it,
it's tough. It's such a broad goal. Mm-hmm. I keep saying goal. No. Now I'm doing the wrong thing. It's a resolution. But what I am saying, the goal
would be to lose weight. But then you contact a nutritionist, you find a fitness instructor or someone that can help you, especially for beginners. Not necessarily go to the gym, because people think, "Oh, I'm gonna join a gym," as their resolution, and then you're by March they stop going. Nutritionists, get a fitness instructor, and sometimes, just go online, look up some healthy ways of cooking stuff. Look up some healthy foods. Like, put stuff in place. Start a plan. Start doing it. Not, I'm just going to get this gym membership and I'm going to go to the gym. That's not how you lose weight. I'm going to get on this whole thing about weight. Don't get me started.
Oh, no, hey. You know I care about that.
I mean, I know. But it's, it's more to it than the gym. The gym is not where you lose weight. The gym is where you go to work out, but you still have to eat healthy. You have to make right decisions. You have to get more rest.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes.
All of that goes into going to the gym. So make a plan behind that. Make that resolution a goal with a plan behind it. So everyone you name, I'm gonna change it to a goal.
A goal. Okay. Next New Year's resolution. Now I'm gonna try to say it's more of a statement, more so than this one thing.
Okay.
Whatever you are deeply, deeply, deeply struggling with, I said it 3 times. 3 times.
Yep.
Don't do a New Year's resolution and say that you're just gonna stop doing it and you're just gonna cut it. I notice what I said: deeply, deeply. Now here's some things that people deeply, deeply, deeply struggle with. First, I'm gonna talk about some that are obvious, and then I'm gonna talk about some that people don't tell people.
Okay.
I'm not gonna shop as much this year.
Smoking.
I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna spend less money when I go out to eat. I'm going to stop going out to eat. I am going to drive my car less. Let's see. Now those are some that people. Oh, and I'm gonna go to church more. Or I go to mosque more, or I go to temple more. I stop drinking.
Yes.
And for some, I'll stop hoeing. Okay, now here's one. Now here's a couple that people have, and I'm gonna say I don't think that you should be ashamed, but these are something I know people, we will not say.
Right.
I'm on a masturbate list. I'm gonna not watch pornography. I'm going to, they say not go to a strip club.
Yes.
I'm going to not, there are things that people do, like that they carry shame with, that they carry some embarrassment with, and the reason I'm saying it like that, I don't think if you pleasure yourself, I don't think you should be ashamed. I don't think you should stop. If you watch, porn for the sake of creativity, at times, and look, and sometimes if you just, I just got to do what I got to do. I hadn't done this in like 6 months or a year. I don't see what the problem is. Right. If it's
unless there is a problem.
Unless there's a problem, right? If you're not adding to the $1 billion industry,
right?
I don't see if there's a problem. But if you spending $1,000 in the $1 billion industry,
right?
Then know that it's not just you, but in your house it probably is. Okay.
Yes.
But I just wanted to put those out, and then even for those who do, drugs or something that I want to stop, like hard stuff,
right.
And so I just want to,
and all of that, can be a goal.
Can you please elaborate some more on that, please?
Every last one of those: the smoking, the shopping, the drinking, the hoeing, the porn, the spit. All of that can be a goal. So even like the going to church, like it's one thing to say I'm gonna do something more, but it's one thing to put a plan behind it, as with a number, how many times, this time's a month. This is how I'm going to decrease the smoking. This is how I'm going to decrease the hoeing. This is how I'm
That's what you're saying.
and then a lot of these
Smaller
other
goals.
things, you know, I'm going to go into, you might need help with a lot of this stuff. So, you know, that's where I come in.
Oh.
Because those are issues that some of these issues you just can't stop on your own. Because some of them may be an addiction. Because a lot of them that you name
Those
are
are
addictions.
exactly.
The porn can be one, the
Yes.
masturbation can be one, the
Yep.
shopping,
Yep.
the cigarettes, the drugs,
Yep.
all of that.
Addictions.
So I will say, make it a goal to get you some help, to see a mental health professional, to get, you know, a drug addiction specialist, someone who can help you and turn these into goals. So that should be at the top of most of these goals that he just said that he said in his resolutions, I switched them to goals. That should be at the top because you need help with all of that. These are not things you just stop, like he said. It's not something, ooh, I'm gonna wake up, boom, this is what happened, and then you're done. No, because then what people do when they resolve to do stuff, like smokers, I'm resolved, I'm not smoking no more in 2019. And then when you have a cigarette, you feel defeated, you feel like you've hurt yourself, you feel sad, depressed, and all this, and then you keep on smoking. Instead of saying, ooh, this was a setback, oh, this is something, okay, I messed up. But if you had a plan
Yes.
behind that, and you have a plan for when you have a setback, to get back up and keep going, there it is.
I receive it. So, you're so efficient. You know, you kind of just kind of nip this one in the bud so fast. I mean, but because you talked about, what you also talking about, Butterfly, you talked about decision making. You obviously goal setting.
Yes.
But that decision making piece is really critical. And when you accomplish goals, and if you accomplish small goals along the way,
To the big goal.
notice. I want to ask you a question from your psychology background. Okay, excuse me.
Let me.
Okay, and I know you got it. I know you got
Okay,
it.
no.
And it's not a trick question, but it's just
Okay.
it probably won't be a long discussion. Is it easier to make big changes or is it easier to make small changes in life?
Small.
Can you tell me why?
Because you can see the steps. Like I always tell people to have something. I have them make their big goal.
Make a
Like
big
what
one.
you want to do.
Make a big one.
And then we have the steps to get to it.
Deep.
And then every time they hit it, it's
Yes.
it's accomplishment. It's a
Okay.
goal. So as you hit these smaller milestones, even if you haven't reached that big goal yet, people begin to feel better about themselves and how, just like what I just said about resolutions, when you don't do it and the first time you mess up, you
Boom! You fall.
you
I've done that before. It's like,
because
I'm different, I'm saying.
your stuff is here.
Right.
And then you jump up here,
Right.
and then you lose your balance and fall off, but you had nothing to fall back on. But if you had these smaller steps, and you were going forward little by little, and you stumble, you can have a place where you know, okay, well, I've already done this before, so I've been here, so now I know I can make it back up to here at least, and then go up to the next step. So the smaller ones are always better on the mental,
Yes,
on
yeah,
the
emotional.
self-esteem, on the
Okay.
heart, everything, because you're like, now you know you can do this. And I just say that because I have to tell a lot of clients sometimes when they fall back, I'm like, but you've done it, so what's new? You can do it again. So, and that's the thing. But when you jump all the way up here instead of taking the steps to get there, and then you fall, it's a longer drop, and you have no foundation to catch you and nothing to build up on.
So check this out. I'm gonna go back to our last episode at the end of the year. Remember we talked about how it was hard to get out of gift giving.
Yes.
We talked about that.
Yes.
So there may be some people out here who are watching this.
Yes.
It's gonna be hard to get out of that New Year's resolution.
Yes.
So how about this? How about we give you a couple of solutions now that we've given you some tips on what not to do?
Yes.
A couple of solutions. I'm just gonna set smaller goals.
Yes.
So if you have a big New Year's resolution, and I'm gonna use what my sisters told me, change it to a goal. Whatever's a New Year's resolution, make it a goal.
Yes.
Number one. If it's a New Year's resolution that you convert it to a goal, it's probably still big.
Yes.
So then, can we break it down in smaller steps? Because you need something to fall back on in case you can keep up with your increments and celebrate your victories each step of the way.
Yep.
Okay. So then, when you get to the big goal, and I'm offering this, when you do accomplish and beat the big goal, don't forget to look back Look back at what all you did so that you can understand that, so you won't fall back to New Year's resolution, that there were steps to get to this and it's not just the one thing. So New Year's resolution, change the goal. Big goal, bring it down. Bring it down smaller steps, celebrate each step along the way. When you get to the big one, look back.
Yes.
And I think that that's what makes it sustainable. To get there and then look back and look that you did all of these. Because 9 out of 10, one of the things that you probably did along the way is you did mess up. Mm-hmm. One thing you probably did along the way is you did pick back up.
Yes.
And another thing that you did was you redefined what it meant for you so you could keep it moving.
Yes. Yes.
But you know, this is your field. I'm dancing your world right now. You know what I'm saying?
You summed it up perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that from her. Hey, that's a compliment. I'm gonna take that because she knows what she's talking about.
Because one of my life's goals was to become a psychologist, and then once I became a psychologist and got the job that I wanted, I was like, now what? You know? So when you have goals, you can continue and you can make a new goal. You can always make a new goal. But like I said, those resolutions and bucket lists and stuff like that, you're here. If it doesn't happen, it's here. But like bucket list, it happens, and then like it's like, you know, goals are more of, ooh, I accomplished something.
Right.
I wonder what else I can accomplish.
I accomplished something. See, I get mental explosion. I'm getting excited, because you said what? No, but for real, what else? When I conquer a mountain, that's exactly where my head goes now. Maybe years ago, I think accomplishing goals is like muscle training too.
Yes.
I can't remember the football player's name. I want to say Barry Sanders, I think, but he would say something like I said, when he scored points, you know how now people dance and do something.
Yes.
He would score points and run right back to the sideline, and he was one of the highest scorers. And I love when they asked me why he did it. I said, you don't dance. Like, why do you not celebrate when you score? And he said, because I'm used to winning.
Oh.
He said, this is just what I do.
Right.
You score. He said, I'm at work.
Move out the way. Yeah.
And that's after my mindset. Now it's like I accomplished a goal. Man, are you going to celebrate? Maybe, but I'm already on to something else. You know, I mean, it's not wrong to celebrate. I'm just saying.
No, because you got to celebrate them small,
that's what I'm saying,
along the way.
So
But don't stop and celebrate, but still celebrate.
I'm gonna be honest. We've done a few of these now.
Yes.
I've learned the most in this one, and this is a show. I mean, for real, because you were just hitting it. You were just hitting it, and then I was able to ask you questions, and you're answering my questions.
Yes.
So I appreciate you,
thank you
for helping me start the new year off with knowledge. You know what I'm saying? With knowledge, you know, some love. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And I'm not setting any more resolutions, but I am consistently setting goals.
Yes.
And doing this with my sister is one of them.
Yes.
And we're gonna continue in 2019.
Yes.
So you got any last messages?
No.
True butterfly.
Goals, accomplish, set, take those steps. Yay.
So I'm gonna go back on something. I'm gonna wear my wrist stuff.
Yes.
I don't have to sit more than 10 feet away from a black woman. And dog, I'm gonna wear black as much as I want to, because before there was light, everything was dark. So I love wearing black, and I like being black even on brown. Shoot. So I just went back on everything I said in the beginning with a smile. Yes. I resolved to go back on some things I said and go forward on some other things that I said. All through. Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. This has been Genuinely Unexpected with
Dr. Thomas Rashad Easley. That you can find me at Rashad Ease on Twitter, Rashad Ease on IG, Instagram, Rashad Ease on Snapchat, Facebook, Rashad Easley. And you can also just email me at thomasreasley@easleybranch.com if you can't spell it. So, EASLEY. And I am co-partnering with my friend.
I'm gonna do like him, because he was all laughing and then he got serious. So do that part again. Shoot it to me. I'm gonna do it like you did.
I am on Genuinely Unexpected with my friend and co-host
Adrienne Charleston. And you can meet me or find me on my website at adrienne-charleston.com. Facebook, Adrienne Charleston. Instagram, Butterfly Flow Life. And email butterflyflowlife@gmail.com. Find us there. We hope to see you all soon.
And remember, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we have more coming.
Genuinely Unexpected.
Genuinely Unexpected laughs Generally unexpected tears after a little while you laugh too hard, and it might be a muscle spasm if I keep going.
I know. I'm sorry.
An unexpected tear.
Yes.
No, we appreciate y'all. 2019 gonna be big.
Yes,
That's a shame.
Y'all get ready.
Somebody would be ashamed of your
Have a
birth.
good
I'll
one.
inform you. It's hard to feel sorry for you when I already warned you. So please heed the words I'm saying. Go ahead and take it. Even folks from the hood didn't accidentally make it. What you put your time in, make sure it can improve you. How do you know if it works? Does it give back to you? Question for the world, ask yourself and see. The good thing about this, it doesn't matter what you believe. I know that it's a lot that you don't know, so you better learn. What will you do, young nation, when it's your turn? When it's your turn?